Hey everyone, welcome to 302 Sobriety. Thanks for joining me. Today is Tuesday, and they're talking about some heavy snow, 8 to 13 inches, but, I take it the way it comes. You can't stop it, and most of the time it's only a prediction. So they say 8 to 13, we might get 6, and we might get more than 13. But we feed off of that, and this is why this is my topic for today. You know that saying, misery loves company? Well, when we were out there doing our thing, drinking, getting high, gambling, doing whatever brought us to this place that our life became unmanageable, we sought after people with the same problem, something to feed us what we were going through. So for me, if I was miserable and I was upset, I would look towards people that would feed that negative part of my thinking. Like if I'm sad, well, I'll whine, and then my other friend would say, yeah, I understand, feeding my sickness, my illness, my emotion that I was feeling at that time. It's not until I went through all this that I realized that you have to overcome and you have to fight. And it's not misery loves company. You have to fight to be better, stronger than that emotion. It takes work. It takes a lot of practice. But you can do it. I've been practicing it, and you have to keep like a mindful thought about it. You have to be on point with yourself. For me, that's hard because sometimes I get in the moment and I catch myself after, but then I have to go back and rectify what I did and how I was feeling. But it works. For the most part, it works. It's not easy. I'm not saying that it's easy at all. It's hard. For me, fear is the biggest motivating factor when I do things. Fear of being accepted, fear of not being accepted, fear of success. Where am I going to go? Once I get up there where I want to be, what's next? Everything is fear. It's like when you drive a car. That red light stops you. It's not the red light that stops you. It's the fear of getting a ticket, getting hit by another car, getting into an accident, going to jail. The fear is stopping you. It's not that red light when it comes on. It's just a reminder that, hey, remember, you're scared. And fear for me, what I did when I was drinking, anything that I was afraid of, I would drink so I can forget about that fear. So I could change that thought. So I can be accepted. That's a strong emotion, fear. Like if you have a job and you're tired of your job, or you feel that you need a change, but you keep saying, no, I don't want to move yet. I know I don't like it. I'm not into it. I need something else. But it's a pay. It's a constant pay. And then what happens if I don't get another job? You're putting fear into your mind. Your body's telling you one thing and you're fighting it. If your mind is saying, go for it. But then you start feeding yourself these fearful thoughts, saying, well, yeah, I would like to go for it, and I think I will be happier. And it's about being happy. It's not about being scared. But you scare yourself into doing nothing. I don't want to get a job because this is a secure job, But then after you get that secure job, you're upset because you could have been doing something that you really liked. You could pursue something. Yeah, you can do it. I'm not saying like just, hey, quit your job and look for another job. No, if you have something and it's working, stay with it, but pursue what you want until you're able to obtain it and then move on. But don't give yourself that excuse, well, no, I have 4 kids and all this. Yeah, you have 4 kids. It'll all work out. That's the energy that I talk about. The energy, follow your spirit. It will work out. If you're thinking correctly and you're moving with the spirit and it's something positive and you're not hurting someone and you're not hurting yourself and you're growing from it, everything else will fall into place. I went to a job interview because I needed a change. I felt stagnated. And I was debating, contemplating, and everything, what am I going to do? Should I go and get what I really want? Let me tell you, I've been blessed. Since all this happened to me, I felt my boss gave me so much, She gave me so much. She created a job for me. She's put up with my attitude. I don't say much. I rather keep quiet and just do what I have to do. I talk to you guys on a camera, so I don't have to listen to what you guys have to say right now. I could just get it off my chest. So that makes it easier for me. And then I replay all these videos back and I listen to myself. And that's where I get my growth from. She's given me so much. And I feel like I owe her. I owe her so much. And I don't want to hurt her. I don't want to hurt myself in the process. I want to grow. I know I'm stagnated. This is not for me. It was a stepping stone, which is fine. I made a year working with her. And I am grateful. I learned so much from her. Not only about the business, mental health, but I learned so much about myself. About she makes me grow. I think we all in that office make each other grow at one point or another. And I guess sometimes I'm not open to it. I don't want to hear it. I've heard it so much. Since I was a kid, I've always been attacked. And my thing was always fighting. And with this job is understanding that, hold on to that feeling. You don't have to fight. But I don't want to be a doormat either, So I battle with that all the time, constantly. I'm always battling with that. I have to get the last word in because I feel like I'm being attacked. Who are you to tell me how to run my life? That type of attitude. I make up my own decision. Yeah, I do, but I don't have to be real nasty about it. And sometimes I am because I don't know how to control it. I don't know how to say it nicely. I'm the person that puts it out there, out in the open, bluntly. Deal with it. I'd rather deal with somebody telling me, even though it might hurt me, but if it's the truth, hey, you know something? That was my thing to adjust. That was my emotion to adjust. If somebody says, Michael, you're being an ass, I might not like it the way it's coming out. It's not, what they say in the fellowship, listen to the message, not the messenger. I might not be happy with you. Just listen to the message. Sometimes I can't listen to that message because I'm concentrating on the messenger and how it's being delivered. And I'm part of that. I could give you good advice now because nobody's here adding things. I'm just getting it off my chest. But I guarantee you there are a lot of people out there that are feeling the same way I do. it's hard. It's it's hard to overcome my emotions, to have control. And I think once I get a hold of that, and I think I might be 110 years old before I get any type of control. But, I'm trying. And I don't want to stop trying. Well, to get back to the interview, I went to the interview. I think it went well. I hope I do get it. I have a lot of opportunities. I've been putting out my feelers out there to see where I can go. I do want to stay with mental health. I do want to do my CADC, which is a certification, drug and alcohol addiction, to complete my hours. I still want to go to school, but right now I'm not making enough money to do anything. I want to get my own place. I'm growing, I feel it. But at the same time, I want to minimize. Not necessarily, I could live in this van. Whatever fits in this van is mine, and that's as far as it goes. And what I've come to do is just minimize just to my paperwork and some clothes. I don't need 30 pairs of shoes. I could only wear one pair of shoes at a time. And if I wear something to go to work, when it gets ready for me to chuck them, I'll go buy another pair. I didn't realize until I cleaned a garage with all my stuff, all the junk, almost 85% of it is gone. I mean, I had clothes, I had shoes with tags still on. Stuff because of memories. And, I figured, if I don't use it within a year, get rid of it. I try to also, during the year when I go purchase something, don't buy it because of an emotion, because, I like to see it. I walk to the store and I look at it. Why am I going to buy it and put it there so I can collect dust? It's making my house look pretty. It's making this look pretty. Something? I'm trying to turn more minimalistic and functional. I think that comes with aging. I don't know what I'm preparing for, but I'm just following what I feel like I should do. And it's an awesome feeling. It's an awesome feeling because I'm accomplishing something. I'm playing house. I'm cleaning house. It's also springtime, so it's time for me to make a change. I can't complain. But I hope you guys wish me luck to that I get this job. It might not be what I'm looking for. Once I get in it, they say be careful what you ask for, you just might get it. Hey, you know something? That's fine. Then if my energy say it's time for me to move on, at my age I'm moving, but I'm moving slowly. I'm not just hopping. I'm still in the same field. I'm still doing what I need to do for myself. I'm doing it sober. I'm trying to work it out, work it in my mind. But I think this would be a good fit. I do want to work like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so I don't leave my boss high and dry. But if I have to, I will. I don't know what's going to happen yet. I do this video, 302 Sobriety. I have it on Instagram. I have it on Facebook. I want to pass word. I like this to grow. I have ideas. I wanted to open up a cafe just for addicts. Little cafe. It doesn't necessarily per se say just for addicts. It's just a place that is serenity. Something that talks about the steps, about making the right moves, having a meeting room, have a cup of coffee. Yeah, I want to make money too. Don't get me wrong. I want a legitimate cafe. And then I get other ideas. But that's how my mind works. It jumps from one thing to another. But I focus on one, and that's bettering myself, going to school and working, taking care of my kids. That's my priority. That's a big priority for me. I would like to make this 302 Sobriety bigger. I want people to subscribe, to comment, to like. Let me know what's going on in your mind, what you like to see. For me, it's been a struggle, and it's been awesome at the same time. It just takes patience. I have to have patience with myself, patience with everybody. I get ticked off like real quick. I don't know if it's because they're new feelings that are coming to me, that I was drowning them with alcohol, with drugs. But I'm feeling something new, and it's got to be a different way. You know, for those of you that are able to drink socially and not have anything, you're not out of control, more power to you. I know I just can't do it. And this is the way I deal my life. You deal your life your way. And there's a lot of people out there that are like me, trying and trying and trying. And we're always back at square one. But once you get to a certain age, you start saying, I'm tired of being tired, and I'm fighting an uphill battle. You stop. You surrender. You know? And that's what I did. I just surrendered. I said, hey, you know something? It's not working my way. I got to do it some other way. You know, I was an ass 90% of my life. You know, everything's got to be my way. But it doesn't. I have a lot of people out there rooting for me. I'm rooting for myself. I'm doing what I have to do. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I get depressed. It's not all peaches and cream, you know. I get tired. But I bounce back. And I bounce back stronger. And I bounce back with my higher power. That's the key thing for me. My spirituality. Find something that works for you guys. I could give you my ideas, how it works for me, surround myself with people. I don't feel good, I feel depressed. I call somebody that's opposite of what I feel. I might not want to hear it. I don't want to hear all that happiness when I'm feeling like miserable. But that's what I need. That's not necessarily what I want, because I want somebody to feed my misery. And that's where misery loves company. So you guys keep watching. Let me know what you like, what to post out there. Pass it on to somebody. Because we're in this together. We got to stop this madness. And the madness I'm talking about is the inability to live life on life's terms, to enjoy life, smell. Take out time. Go someplace by yourself. Go to the beach. Go to the woods. Smell life. Without noise, without distractions. Listen to your heart. Feel your breathing. You know, hear the wind. Look at the colors. There's a lot out there, but we have so much distraction when we're out there. Well, guys, you take it easy. Don't forget, comment, subscribe, like. Down there, press those buttons. If you don't like it, that's fine too. But at least I know you're hearing. Peace out. Stay strong and sober.